Hey YouTube, I'm going to show you a fire piston that I made out of an X-Acto blade handle and some copper tubing, and I bought a end cap for a 1/4 inch. This is 1/4 inch, and I sweated it on, I soldered it, and then I drilled a hole in a piece of wood that was just like this and fit it to the exact size of the cylinder. I drilled the hole through there and hammered it in there so you can see the end cap of the copper. I did have to, it was a little bit bigger, so I had to make about that much, 1/2 inch maybe bigger, so it fit in there snugly. And now I have a nice little handle for the fire piston. This tube was about $4. The X-Acto blade was left over, it was pretty much free. And the copper cap was 60 cents. So I guess I used $1.50, $1.50. Then I had to buy some O-rings. I used 0568 from Lowe's, but I bought a couple extra different sizes just in case. To make this indentation on the X-Acto blade, I actually made two so I can fit two different sizes on there. There's one here and then the one that's on there. I took, as an example, the X-Acto blade, put it in my drill, and then started turning with the hacksaw blade. Obviously not cutting through. So now you can see maybe that there is an indentation that would fit an O-ring. And then I drilled the end of the X-Acto blade to fit a piece of char cord. Now char cord is something I made in this AOL tin. I drilled a hole. I took some pieces of t-shirt, that's char cloth. Got plenty of char cloth. And then I got some char cord, which is basically flannel strings from some pajamas, or you can use the string of a hoodie. That seems to work pretty good. Just pull the pull string out. So I'm going to show you how this fire piston works. First of all, you want to make sure you clean the inside every couple of times with like a Q-tip, maybe on a piece of, like a skewer or something that's going to get down in there, just to make sure it's nice and clean. You don't want a bunch of Vaseline in there. So you clean it all out. It comes out pretty black. So I got my char cord, sorry. I'm going to stick it in the end of my piston itself. Just going to wipe it off so it's nice and clean. I'm going to take a tiny little touch of Vaseline. Now what I like doing is I like using the char cord for the igniter and some char cloth as a secondary fire source. So I get the char cord burning, and then I use the char cloth to accelerate the fire process. Okay, I've got it lubricated. My cylinder is clean. I'm going to lightly spin it around in there just to make sure it's got a nice tight seal. You can see I've got a nice ember going. I'm going to take this little piece of wire, pull it out, and stick it on the char cloth. I've got some shredded bark here. Fire. All right, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just comment and I'll comment back to you. Thanks a lot. I'm going to do one more thing, just for the fun of it. See if it works. Got my char cloth, my char quart. I keep confusing the two. A little bit of Vaseline. Let's see if this works. So I didn't clean the cylinder, I probably should have. Spin it around. See, if I don't clean it, sometimes it doesn't work right away. Oh look, a firecracker. Let's see how that works. Super.